We have a lot to break down in this video, guys. What's going on? It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So you all saw the title today. We're going to break down Tesla stock and go over the charts, how Tesla stock did yesterday, and how it's been doing over the past couple of days. So we have a lot to go over in this video, and maybe later in the video, if we have time, we'll break down the indexes, other stocks. So if y'all find value, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And of course, guys, don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,000. Use that link down below, or just simply go to stassurfest.com/Moomoo. I'm telling you guys, this is the best promo right now by far. Get your stocks. Again, link down below. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So I'm sure you all saw, ever since the FOMC meeting, this is old news at this point, but if you guys for some reason didn't know, markets have not been doing well. You guys probably saw that, right? And a lot of these growth individual stocks, they've not been doing well either. You guys can see Tesla on Friday started off the day at $258, and in the aftermarket right now, we are at, well, not right now, but as of Friday after the bell, it was at $244 per share. And we closed pretty much right at that point. So we were down, what, $14 from the high yesterday to the low of the day, which was about 5.3%. And you guys can see Tesla stock here on the 5-day chart has been declining. This is nothing new, guys. It wasn't just Friday. It was Thursday. It was Monday, it was Wednesday, it was Tuesday, it was every day of last week. We pretty much took out the lows from the prior day. Pretty much, right? Maybe not on this day, which was on Wednesday, but, you know, every other day other than that, we were just getting hit day after day after day. And on Wednesday, funny enough, I mean, we got the FOMC statement, the press conference that day. Tesla actually didn't take out the lows from Tuesday that day. Somehow it did not take out those lows. But of course, on Thursday, we ran right through it. Then on Friday, we took out the lows from Thursday. So you guys can see the overall decision here. Well, it wasn't really the decision. I mean, the Fed is keeping rates the same at 5.25 to 5.5, whatever. But the outlook here spooked the market. So it wasn't necessarily the pause or whatever. It's the outlook that, all right, we might have another rate hike in 2023, probably more after that. The base case is no longer a soft landing. That's what spooked these individual stocks and the markets in general, and especially the growth names out there. You guys can see SPY, got hit a couple of days in a row, as you guys can see clearly, and Triple Q, same thing. And we've covered a lot of these growth stocks on this YouTube channel, guys, and a lot of those have gotten hit even more because with higher rates and rates arguably going even higher, this is going to hurt those companies in terms of them borrowing money. Valuations get all wonky, right? So this, it's tough right now. It's interesting. Let's just say that. So let's see here, guys. Going back to Tesla, let me pull this up and show you guys. Going back to Tesla, we can see here that this, again, obviously been downtrending, and we saw a scenario a couple of videos ago, you guys probably remember, of that inverse head and shoulders. We'll talk about that in a second. We saw that playing out. It's no longer really playing out. We'll talk about that in a second, but right here on the 20-day chart, now Tesla is starting to break trend, which is not good. You guys can see we're in we have a death cross. We're under the moving averages. Now we're actually taking out the lows pretty much, or we're right at the lows from a couple of weeks ago, being about 243. That was from early in September. So if we do break under 240, guys, in general, 243 on Tesla, that's where it could start to slip even more. And again, we're already starting to see a reversal to the downside as of now. We're pretty much one step away from even more downside on Tesla, at least in the short term. Let me actually set my alert. Mark is at or below $240 per share. And if I pull up the 4-hour time frame, let me show you this, guys. Again, like I said a minute ago, we had an inverse head and shoulders. It looked like it wanted to play out, but really, guys, it didn't. It didn't play out at all. You can see if I get this tool out, let me show you. We had the left shoulder, the head. Well, it kind of did play out a little bit, but maybe not as much as maybe some people wanted to see, right? Maybe you wanted to see it go to 280, 290, 300. Obviously, that didn't happen. So we got rejected here. So what I'm now seeing is we got rejected at a lower high. Boom, we hit roughly 280 right here. We hit obviously 300 back in the middle of July. So we put in these lower highs, but we also have these higher lows. You guys see right here, higher low at 101, 160, 211, and right now we're pretty much at another very pivotal point for the bulls here in terms of this wedge on the 4-hour chart. Do you guys see where we're approaching now? We're approaching this pocket right here, which is anywhere from 225 to 240, which would be a spot which, you know, the bulls would want to come in at potentially, at least judging on how the stock has played out. I mean, look, if the trend continues, if momentum for the bulls continue, they need to come in at 225, 230, 240, this window right here. Or if that doesn't happen, we then really start to break trend on the longer time frames, which is not good for the bulls. As of now, even though we're, you know, downtrending on the 10-day, you guys can see, we're still uptrending on the 4-hour. But if that starts to turn into a downtrend on the 4-hour, you know, that's not going to be good for the bulls. But as of now, we're still holding trend. And even if Tesla were to come down to 225, 230, it would still be holding trend. And that'd be a spot where I'd be like, all right, I'm considering maybe picking up a little bit here. And mind you, we have earnings coming up, which makes me a little bit skeptical, right? But then again, the earnings are on the 18th of October, so we still have about 3 weeks. 3 weeks to a month for earnings, so we still have some time, but they're going to creep up, guys. They're going to creep up fast, and, you know, anything could happen with Tesla around earnings season, as I'm sure all of you know at this point. And by the way, if you guys got up to 16 stocks yet from Moomoo, if not, use that link down below, or simply go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, each of those being valued up to $2,000, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, the best part of the promo. For a limited time, if you fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock, which we're talking about today, $240 per share. Oops, I just spilled my freaking coffee, guys. God dang it, I knocked the straw out. Either way, you get a share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it. Use that link down below. And, of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys, as always. Now I have a mess to clean up, but I'll do it after the video, guys. It's no big deal. But, yeah, keep your eyes on Tesla at this point. In this pocket right here, again, 225, 240, that's where I'm looking at this like a madman, right? I'm looking at this. I'm like, all right, are bulls going to come in and start buying this thing up? Which I feel like before earnings, that could be a very real possibility, unless the markets just get destroyed even more. I have no idea, guys, but you know, we could wrap it up here. Look, the markets historically have a very rough September. We've covered this before. We talked about this before September this year even began, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before throughout the course of my YouTube channel, because I've been doing this now for 5 years or however long it's been, actually close to 6 years. Which is nuts. But either way, look, September, we've known for a while, is historically a rough month, and this month proved to be pretty rough. I mean, look, if we pull up the 4-hour chart, or forget the 4-hour, the 20-day chart on SPY will show you exactly what you need to see. This month of September was another rough month. We started off at 453 on SPY, and we got down to 430 as of Friday. That's a drop of 5%, so we're down 5% so far month to date on SPY, roughly, and Triple Q's probably down even more than that. It looks like it started off the month at 381, now it's at 358. It is down 6%. So yes, month to date, guys, month to date, you know, it's not looking good, but who knows? This could be setting up for a bounce back in October. We have earnings coming up for Tesla, other companies as well. Who knows? Just speculating out there, guys. We'll see, because the reality is, yes, we've seen a lot of red, and we are getting a little bit oversold now on the RSI on the 4-hour chart for SPY Triple Q. And sure, we might dump under 355 on Triple Q. We might go down to 335, 340, and that'd be an even stronger spot for a reversal, in my opinion, at least in the short term, right? And if SPY were to come down to, let's say, it were to come down to, let's say, 420, 425, maybe 415, that'd be a great spot, in my opinion, for a short-term reversal, especially at that point if the VIX were to get up to, let's say, a 20, 22, 25 on the VIX tops. I mean, I don't know if it's going to go more than that, but that'd be a good spot maybe for a bounce back. We'll see. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe here on YouTube, guys. It is free. Feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. Link down below at Stocks Talk Stocks. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.